Hi, welcome to Liberty Fall Farms. I'm Michael. Today I'd like to take you on a tour of my yard and show you a few things that I've got going on. Here I have a few hostas that I picked up on clearance from a few big box stores. The, um, the light green one here is the guacamole. It came from Walmart. The patent is not patented as far as I know, or it has expired. The little variegated one here is bedazzled. The other variegated, that is the yellowish green in the center with the dark edging, is Paul's Glory. This variegated here with the kind of a lacy leaf, that is Queen Josephine. The one here in the back, now it is patented, so it will just have to go in a bed and not be propagated for sale. It's Diamond Lake. It's one of the Proven Winners varieties that I think that one came from Lowe's, and all of these except the Paul's Glory and the Guacamole came from Lowe's. So these make really good plants for shade areas. Okay, in this area of my front yard, I have quite a bit of shade trees here, and I have a lot of shallow roots. Most of the roots on your trees are within the top 2 feet of the soil. So whenever they are looking for more water or air, they come up closer to the surface. So they can be problematic whenever you have a lawnmower. Now, this was done before we moved here. You can tell that this has been hit many a times over the years from the scarring. So I'd like to keep my lawnmower out of this area. So I am considering turning this entire area here into a mulch bed. And I want to incorporate my hostas, maybe some coral bells, and some other shade-loving plants. Now, you can see that there's a little bit of sunlight that makes it in here. It's roughly 11 o'clock, and the sun shines. It hits those hostas there every morning, and you can see it has just retreated to this area here. So we have a lot of shade, so it'll be a pretty good sized bed. Now, I'm only going to come out maybe 4 or 5 feet from the trees, and because we do pretty good out in this area here where the grass is growing. Gets a little wet along that ditch area, but as far as grass goes, it does really well. This is the west end of my house. As you can see, there is a redbud. What was a redbud? It's just about dead, and I'm considering taking it completely out instead of even trying to save it. There is some form of a variegated privet. It's trying to survive, and it would probably do fine if I come in and take off the big trunks, big limbs right up in this area and let it all bush back out, and I think it would come back. It's pretty it's pretty well gone. You can see the fungus in the top, and it's got several broken spots. So I think I'm wanting to take that tree out. But that comes around into the area where our air conditioner is at, and it's pretty much shaded until the last few hours of the day. So I'm considering bringing my mulch bed from around the front there, around maybe from this magnolia tree, kind of bring it around by the air conditioner. I'll have to deal with that water coming out from the condensation, but bring it around and put some hostas and coral bells and other plants like that. When I take out this red bud, I'm considering replacing it with a dappled willow. They're pretty fast growing, and they will make a nice shade for that end of the house because the evening sun is real hot and it makes it a lot harder for the air conditioner to keep up. Okay, this is the west end of my yard. I have a pond here that has not held water since we bought the place. We've had the place going on 4 years now, and it leaks. So in order for me to get water in it, I'll end up having to put a liner in it. But what I brought you over here for is this area here. That's where all of my drains come from the house, and there's a lot of water that comes down from the pasture and the garden area, and it stays really wet down here. And for the past year or so, I've just had it grown up. And so about 2 weeks ago, I came in and got it all cut down. You can see that it had been scapped just because the grass was so tall and there wasn't anything underneath. But the ground is so marshy and wet. It might be too wet for those cannas that I put in the ditch. These red ones up here, they might make it okay because they're on each side of the drain, so they actually have a little bit more of a dry area to sit. But those others, they are literally sitting in water right now, and which I know we've had rain last night, and it's a mess. You can't get the riding mower in that area, so you can see I did a little bit of cutting last night, and I wasn't able to get too close, and so I'll have to finish that area up right there with the push mower, as also along that hill there, because the ditch is so wet. I'm just looking for a way to make it to where it'll stay pretty and easy to maintain. So this is my attempt to dress this problem area up. Guys, thanks for watching my video. I enjoy producing this kind of content, and if this is something that you like, please hit the like button. It would help let other people see the videos that I'm producing. And also subscribe and hit the notifications button. It'll let you know each time I put out a new video. Thanks, and God bless.